This is the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of Yahweh they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another lesson to the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayim, La Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Raka Kodash. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preach and teach the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites who looks like the other nations but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage. And shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwats. The name of this video is Hey YouTube, could this be medical misinformation? Alright, I had done a video with a similar title, but it was, is this medical information? Slight difference is, could this be medical misinformation? You see, the reason why, again, I'm using this title, putting it as this title, this is a job I'm taking directly at YouTube. You give a hell about them. You see, my brother, my beloved brother Yerushalayim, had done a video. I will put the video, we will go to the video in a bit, alright? Exposing Esau Edom, okay, by the way of the measures that they're taking concerning the Great Reset. All right, and part of that measure is their vehicles, and not only the vehicles but the smart everything. You know, the Internet of Things. All right. You know, your smartwatch, your smart phone, your smart TV, all these things, especially things that that need a particular energy source that comes from certain minerals, or you know, however you want to, I think is minerals is the correct word to use, from the earth. But the thing about it is, you're getting the minerals from the earth to produce, to manufacture your technology and all these things. Your heavy, your great technology, all right. But the thing is how are you getting it? Now, brother Yerushalayim, he had done a video exposing how they are getting their minerals from the earth by the way of slave labor, mainly child slave labor, okay? And what YouTube had done, YouTube had taken down the video, but they didn't strike him. They took down the video easy. Never send no notification, nothing at all. No notification through this thing. Oh gosh, where they call it, boy? I think it's Google Mail or some kind of thing. So they just did it. You know what it is do now. Son, you know? They never even did that. They took it down easy and left it as that. But I still have the video. And I'm going to show something. Alright? I'm going to show something and show you how to prove to you that the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. They are literally the wicked. They are literally the scum of the earth. starting with the elites. This is the book of Psalms. Let me just come with one or two scriptures and then, I will bring it out. This is Psalms 37:1. It reads, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Why, Lord? For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord, and do good, and so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed." Yeah? These people, they are going to get their judgment pretty soon for all the wickedness. You guys think, you Edomites think that you are going to do all these wickedness, all these evil, abominable acts, and think that you're going to get away with it, right? You guys ain't learn from our downfall. When I say our downfall, I'm speaking about the Israelites, his own people, the Most High God's own people, his chosen people. You guys didn't even learn from that, boy. But again, you guys were created to be the wicked, to do wicked. Alright? This is literally, naturally your nature. And you guys proud of it too. You guys have no shame. Yeah? You Edomites have no shame concerning your wickedness. Yeah? There's a situation with you guys here. Yeah? You guys, that's not Baba Kusha. Yeah? You guys go about the whole earth. Go about the whole earth. Never keep it at home. Never keep it at home. Go about the whole earth. Alright? Bringing forth your wickedness. Pushing forth your wickedness. But it's not a problem, man. It's not a problem. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has something up his sleeve for you guys. Yeah? This is Proverbs 24:19. It reads, "Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked." Because why? Hey, how did they get their riches? They got their riches through evil works, evil means. Alright? By robbery of the poor thing that is in Proverbs 21. Let me see if I could look it up in my hard copy. Here, Baba Kusha. Just bear with me. Yeah. Let me go to Proverbs 21 and it's Proverbs 21 and 7. Let me see. Yeah. Proverbs 21 and 6 actually. It reads, the getting of treasures by a lying tongue. Right? By a lying tongue. Because you guys come with a lie concerning your global warming, and we need to go green, and whatnot, and this and that and the other. You're being exposed. Alright? You're being exposed. It goes back to Jeremiah 4. Let me go to that and I'll come back to this. Let me go to that. Oh, I love this truth. Jeremiah 49 and 10. It reads what? But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Alright? You guys are being exposed. You plan this lie. Let's go to Obadiah also. Let's go to Obadiah, man. Let's go to Obadiah. The book of Obadiah. 1, I think is 1. Let me see where it reads. How are the hidden things of Esau searched out? Yeah. This is Obadiah 1 and 6 actually, man. Obadiah 1 and 6. It reads, how are the things of Esau searched out? Question marks. How are his things sought up? How are his hid things sought up? Let's see. Let's answer that. Let's go to Amos. Let's go to Amos chapter 3 and verse 7, I think. All right. Amos chapter 3 and 7, it reads, surely the Lord thy power will do nothing but revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is revealing his secrets through his servants, the prophets, all right, to do what? To expose Esau. So when you go back to the Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 6, yeah, the getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro from them that seek death. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do what? They refuse to do judgment. All right? You guys got your riches by your wicked, evil means. That is why when I go back to the Psalms, no, it was the same Proverbs, but 24 actually. Proverbs 24 and 19. All right? Proverbs 24 and 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men. Because why? They got all their wicked, their riches, Salakia, by their wicked deeds. Neither be thou envious at the wicked. Don't be. Because what I'm going to show you guys, a big part in them, a big part in their scheme concerning their green scheme, yeah, their green scheme, it is all wickedness and abomination. All right? For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. And this is coming for you guys. Y'all is going to be put out. Y'all is going to be blown out by the way of thermonuclear missiles. Yeah? That is what's coming for you guys. You guys are going to be blown out. So without further ado, let me go to Brother Yerushalayim video. Just bear with.
Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. This is your brother Yerushalayim coming back at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. This video is going to be entitled The Lies of Esau Never End. Blood cobalt batteries. Alright?
Blood cobalt batteries. And I'm going to divulge some information concerning this to myself. But let's continue.
In this video, the host, forget her name, she has one of those East Indian names that's hard to pronounce, but she's some weird news. Alright, she goes into deep, about, Esau and basically and his hypocrisy. Alright? That they say they're getting rid of carbon fossil fuels, and they go into what? Green energy. Alright?
Right? They're getting rid of fossil fuels and we go into green energy because of the main excuse for to do that is global warming and all these bag of lies. All these bag of lies. But anyhow,
which is a downright lie, alright? Because all these so-called green energy, there are repercussions and they all go back to what? To so-called natural resources.
Right? Natural resources, minerals from the earth and these things, right?
Right? Which is what? Taking things out of the earth, that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai created. Alright? And also the hypocrisy, I'm talking about what this narrative of climate change, climate catastrophe, all this bullshit, which is what? A narrative, first of all, to justify, right, the plagues that the Lord is sending on this place, right, on Babylon the Great and around the world.
Alright? Because the wicked said, the fools that said in this heart there is no God, So they are pushing for this wicked narrative concerning climate change and these things, alright? That's why we see in adverse weather patterns and this and that. When they themselves and all with the wicked devices, the harp machine and all these things, alright, they use them to manipulate the weather patterns and all these things. See how these people, these people are demonic. All right. See how demonic these people are. All right. But it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai that is bringing judgment upon the face of the earth. Why are you seeing these things taking place, earthquakes and unusual weather patterns and what have you? Because these things are written in the scriptures. All right. But hey, he using Esau Edom. All right. Let's continue.
And as well as, as an excuse, to do the wicked, perform the wicked agenda, the wicked deeds, the different devices. All right. So this is what really going on right here, right? And really and truly, this push towards electric vehicles, all right, all falls in line with what the New World Order, the NWO, all right, which is everything going digital, all right. In all of these cars, the cars now, even the ones that run on petrol, all right, fuel or gas as you may call it. All right, they have a lot of electronic devices. Mostly everything now is electronic. The steering in the car, everything, But at the end of the day now, they're going to take another step further for electric. All right, why? Because at the end of the day, it's just like those radio control cars. It fits into the Internet of Things, which you want to bring forth. All right.
All right, the Internet of Things, right? Everything, all aspect. All right, even you and all. The Internet of Bodies, all right, by the charagma, all right, the C to the RFID, the C to the H to the I to the P, all right, to how you as a walking friggin' Wi-Fi box. Oh yeah, oh
boy. Be able to better control the vehicle you're driving, and you literally, all these things, of course, to crown it off. With the charagma, siragma, all right, basically is all about control. All right, so hey, without further ado, let me play this video.
All right, watch this. Watch this.
And there's something else to these devils. They've been
all we have, and our world is at risk. Countries, corporates, and citizens claim to be doing all they can to save the planet from climate change. Green energy is being floated as one of the top solutions. We are replacing coal with hydropower, fossil fuels with solar energy, petrol and diesel cars with electric vehicles. EVs are being pitched as cleaner, greener, and sustainable. But are they?
And these are the same devils who destroyed the earth. These are the same devils pollute the whole earth. Now they're coming back to tell you that they're going to clean it up.
Yeah.
Would you trust such a man?
Tell them, brother. Tell them.
Clean for the environment may not really be clean. Hidden beneath the shiny exteriors of an EV is a story of blood batteries. These cars drive human rights violations, extreme poverty, and child labor.
Yeah?
Hello and welcome to Gravitas Plus. I'm Palki Sharma Upadhyay. An electric car.
And basically, it goes back to a video I did, about a clip about an Edomite talking about how to destroy so-called Africa, all right? By basically limiting the manufacturing, not allowing them to manufacture anything, but just send out raw materials. By that, they keep Jake down, and even the heathen, they keep them destroyed, keep Jake poor, all right?
Runs on battery, you know that. But do you know what these batteries are made of? Rare metals like lithium and cobalt. Cobalt gives the battery stability and allows it to operate safely. It's a bluish grey colored metal. It is found in the Earth's crust, or what we call crustal rocks. Cobalt has several uses, like in jet turbine generators, tool materials, pigments, and smartphone batteries. But its major use is in lithium-ion batteries. Half of the...
And this... I can remember watching a movie called and this just confirmed something to me and bring back, I can remember watching a military movie by the name of Beneath Hill 60. Alright, this was World War One. It was based on World War One actual events. Where, because World War One was trench warfare. Alright, and it was the Australians, they were fighting against the Germans. All right, and the Germans, there was the trench warfare wasn't just running through trenches, but also both factions, they were digging deep, trying to reach under the enemy, each other. All right, to come from the underneath and attack within the trenches, within the trenches itself, because within the trenches it also have the little bunkers and what have you. Now the Germans, they was digging so deep, all right, they was digging so deep until the bunks up something called they started call it blue clay, because one of the snipers from the Australian army, he had fired around into the sandbags, on top, on the surface of the trench. He had fired around into the bag, and you see blue, they call it blue clay. So what one of the commanding officers in the Australian army, when he saw that, when he saw that, he said, well, hey, here we're going on. These people, they are literally beneath us. Because the only way you could get that, you have to dig very, very, very deep. Very deep in order to get that type of clay. But anyhow, let's continue.
Cobalt produced goes into electric cars. We're talking about 4 to 30 kilos of cobalt per battery. This
and the electric cars, as we say, is what they're going on right now these days. Right, even in franchises, they, as gas is going up, which was what they plan anyway. They're bringing these electric vehicles. Salakia.
metal is found.
Yeah, they bring in these electric vehicles, and these electric vehicles, don't need the fossil fuels and whatnot, and they're very expensive. All right, so basically, not everybody's going to be able to afford it. All right, so not everybody's going to be able to drive. So there's another way of controlling J.
Con.
All right, and everybody on the face of the earth.
All over the world, like in Australia, Canada, China, Cuba, South Africa, the United States, the Philippines, but 70% of the total supply comes from one country, Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Let's zoom into this country. DR Congo is the second largest country in Africa. Its GDP is around $49 billion. Congo is synonymous with conflict, poverty, and corruption. Beneath the country's red earth is the world's largest deposit of cobalt. 92 million people live here. Some 2 million.
But besides cobalt, do you know what is another main natural resource too that is being taken out for next to nothing, being mined for next to nothing in Congo, in Democratic Republic of Congo? Uranium. You get uranium from Congo and another African country. I think it's Burundi. Besides, I think it's Burundi. All right, I think. But I know for sure in Congo you get uranium. All right, which is the main source, the main ingredient, as you would say, for your intercontinental ballistic missiles. Yeah, your nuclear missiles, your nuclear warheads. Let's continue.
Depend on cobalt production. They are called negociants. Cobalt mining in Congo is divided into two.
And mind you, a lot of these negociants, where she will go on to explain and show, a lot of little children, or a lot of them are jakes, alright? Because in Democratic Republic of Congo, a lot of jakes came out of there who came across on the slave trade, they go to this site, World Atlas. Let me see if I could find it. It's all about different ethnic groups that where the slaves in the United States originate from. The ethnic groups, the Congo and the Mubundi. A lot of them came from Angola, Democratic Republic of Congo. Like a quarter of the slaves came from that area. Alright? So it's Jake they're doing this too. Alright? These Edomites and these Moabites.
antioxidants. Cobalt mining in Congo is divided into two categories: industrial or large-scale mining and artisanal or small-scale mining. What's the difference between the two? Artisanal mines are unregulated. Labor laws do not apply here. Neither do safety protocols. These mines produce 20 to 30% of Congo's cobalt. Some 200,000 miners work in these mines. At least 40,000 of them are children, some as young as 6. These children flirt with death daily.
All right? All right? This is what they are endorsing. This is what the elites are endorsing. But want to come to you, but want to try to fool the masses, all right, about green energy. But how are they going about their green energy? By slave labor. Right? By slave labor. This is what YouTube don't want out. This is what they don't want to be exposed. This is why they took down the video from the brother. You see the wickedness of these people? And more reason why they took it down, because we are connected to the scriptures. Alright? You guys will always be exposed. Always.
They enter vertical tunnels. Most of them are too narrow for adults to enter. Inside, it's like a furnace. The children dig for cobalt under inhuman conditions. Sometimes they have shovels, but mostly they dig with their bare hands. They have no...
So question, where is the United Nations in all this?
And question to YouTube, could this be medical misinformation? Yeah, YouTube, question to you, could this be medical misinformation?
And the human rights. Don't they know that this is going on? Of course. You know, that's why all these organizations, all these corporations, you know, they just work for the banking elite. Right? Just whatever suit their needs. Right? So they are waste of time. All these people are liars. Right? These devils. Let me get a scripture. Let's get the book of...
So, I will continue with scriptures here now. Just bear with me, Baba Kusha, because I have another video to show. We will expose you guys. We will continue to expose you guys. You understand? Because you guys are the devil. You guys are the wicked. You guys are the wicked. Because you guys are greedy. This is Proverbs. Let me go to Proverbs. Still in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 27. It reads what? I will start from 26. It reads, the thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord. Yeah, the thoughts of the wicked are an abomination unto the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. Verse 27, he that is greedy, because this is what you guys are greedy. You guys, hey, that's why when you go to, I will prove it to prove your greed. Let me read it. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. He that hateth bribery shall live. Alright, but you guys are greedy. You guys want everything. That's why when I go to two scriptures, let me go to Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, it reads Habakkuk 2 and 5. I will start from 4. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Who enlargeneth his desire as hell and cannot be satisfied. These people are freaking greedy. They want all for themselves, by any means necessary, even if it costs mass genocide. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. When you go to Obadiah, go back to Obadiah 1. Let me see. I will start from let's know where it speaks of grape gatherers come to thee. Yes, Obadiah 1 and 5. It reads, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they have had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? Yeah? But what is the thing with Esau? Esau wants all. When you go back to that same Jeremiah 49, let's connect them. Let's connect the dots, man. Jeremiah 49 and 8. I think it's 8. And 9, Salakia. Jeremiah 49 and 9. If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, will they destroy till they have enough? Not Esau. Esau want everything. Esau never satisfied. The so-called white man never satisfied. Alright? Now this, to go even more further with this, because you see what the reason why they are doing this, they're doing this thing here, because a main reason, let me explain this to you. And let's go to Job. I think it's Job 14 and 4. Bear with me, right? No, not 14 and 4. Just bear with me. Let me just... Alright, Job. This is Job. I will show you the reason why I'm coming with this scripture here. Job 15 and 5. For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yeah, and not I. Your own mouth, because you see now what's going on. Besides the own people coming out, whistleblowers, whatnot, so forth too. They also put their wicked, crafty wickedness, alright, in their movies. And I'm going to say something just now. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. Now, this is the situation here. Concerning the war in Afghanistan, we all know the lies that they bring forth. We ain't go bother to going into that, all right, to justify their presence in Afghanistan, that 20-year war in Afghanistan. But let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. Let me see something here. Why they went into Afghanistan. Let me look up something here on Google. AFGHANISTAN natural. Oh shucks, man. Natural resources. Let me see something here. Alright, now watch this. Afghanistan is rich in resources like copper, gold, oil, natural gas, uranium, bauxite, coal, iron ore, rare earths, lithium, chromium, lead, zinc, gemstones, talc, sulfur, travertine, gypsum, marble. But you see this thing here, the lithium is the main reason. They went for all them things, you know. But you see, the lithium is the main reason why they went into Afghanistan. Because Afghanistan is laden with it. When I say laden with it. There is a series I highly suggest brothers and sisters, who in this truth should watch. A military series by the name of, it's SEAL Team. That's the name of the series, SEAL Team. The very first season, alright, it exposes it. It was about that particular SEAL team, right? One of their teams, the comrades had gotten wiped out. A whole team had gotten wiped out and whatnot. And that SEAL team, they went to Afghanistan to investigate and whatnot. But the investigation led to a former British soldier who was linking with some fighters, Afghan fighters, all right, who was actually fighting against the US and this and that, whatever. But what was taking place is that he had did some shady deals with them and whatnot to get contracts to do the mining of the lithium, all right, because he said it out of his own mouth, the former British soldier who had turned into some big time contractor and whatnot, you know, dealing with rare earth, with rare earth minerals and resources and whatnot, so forth. That lithium is actually going to be the new oil, the new fossil fuel. All right, why did you think we came here for and whatnot, so forth? You know, he said it out of his own mouth. Yeah, thine own lips. Yeah, thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. That is the main reason why. All right, because they need that to power up the self. How you feel that your smartphone and all these things? There's a next mineral that is used. All right, from Congo also to make the ink in your phones. And how you feel like getting these things by slave labor, paying next to nothing. When you go and take in the brother video, all right, on the 07 channel, GMS Transfiguration Spirit 07, because they take it down on the 7 channel, GMS Transfiguration Spirit 7, all right, you will get to, you will go on, you should go on, you brothers and sisters should go and take in that video from the brother, you know. These people are blasted wicked. And who are they suffering to gain the riches? It's Jake. Right? There's a scripture in somewhere in Jeremiah. I'd find it. Baba Kusha, bear with me. Alright, I find it. That's why the scripture says in Jeremiah 22 and 13, it reads, woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness, yeah, your new world order and all that, by unrighteousness, and his chambers by wrong, that useth his neighbor's service without wages, and giveth him not for his works. Alright? Because it's peanuts, these young little children is literally sacrificing their lives, alright, to gain a little penny to carry home to their families, all right? All to satisfy your wants and greedy needs. You people are the devil, all right? And when we speak about it, you guys, you know, take down our videos, banners, all these things, you know what I mean? Alright? Because why? We preach it, the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. Yeah? Because of the word. This is Isaiah 29 and 19. The meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. Why, Lord? That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. Yeah? And turn aside the just for a thing of naught. You know, this is why you guys, you know, demonizing us and all these things. Alright? Because we are exposing you guys for the wickedness that you are. For the wicked people that you are. Because you guys portray yourself as this here. This is Isaiah 32 and verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the child said to be bountiful. Alright? Because you guys portray yourself as these good people, so want to see good upon the face of the earth, and you're all about human rights and this and that and the other. When it's far from the truth, you guys, when you dig deep into you guys, all right, and expose your wicked secret, you come to the realization that you guys are far from what you portray yourself to be on the outside. But deep within the inside, you guys are the devil itself. Verse 6, for the vile person will speak valiantly, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites. And to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Which is who? The righteous, which is the children of Israel, which is mainly the elect, the prophets. Yeah? Verse 7, the instruments of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh what? Upright. Alright? Verse 8, but the liberal devised liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. Which is who? The prophets. Yeah? The prophets. When they go to Sirach 20, let me see, Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26 and 10, it reads what? Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Because you guys are a bunch of wicked demons. You Edomites are a bunch of wicked demons. You so-called white people, starting with the elites. Yeah, this is you guys here. Let me show you guys here. Isaiah 14 and 5, it reads this. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Yeah? Because you guys is bringing up all these wickedness that you're coming forth with your new world order is even to destroy your own and all. Yeah? Because everybody is going to come under that new world order that you're pushing. You're looking to bring it forth on everybody. So he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is the recompense of his wickedness. But this is the point that I'm getting at. If he do it, and if he do it good, he doeth it unwillingly. Yeah? Unwillingly. Trying to see, looking to clean up the earth and whatnot. No, he's not trying to clean up. He's looking to bring more destruction upon the face of the earth. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. When you really get to analyze his stench, he's going to really come to the understanding of this man's wickedness. Alright? The envious man had a wicked eye. He turned it away his face and despised it. Men, a covetous man eye is not satisfied with his... These devils, boy, is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked dried up his soul. A wicked eye envieth his bread, and he is a niggard. He is a niggard at the table. Yeah? Let's go to Sirach 19:25. Sirach 19:25. It reads what? There is an exquisite subtlety, and the same is unjust. And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear, and there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. Alright? According to what Brother Yerushalayim said, you know, the UN, the so-called UN, you know, the so-called policies that they stand for. There's all hypocrisy. Because inwardly they are all full of deceit. They not know about no human rights. They are about bringing this world under a total dystopian nightmare. Alright? Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. And there's what he's doing. You guys, a lot of you guys ain't even aware of what really is behind the scenes concerning the so-called white man and the Great Reset. And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet he findeth opportunity, he will do evil. He will just continue to do evil. Yeah? This is the so-called white man, Proverbs. Let's go back to Proverbs. I'm dancing around Proverbs. Proverbs 26 and 23. Proverbs 26 and 23, it reads, burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fear, we have to clean up our world. Climate change is destroying our world, and we need to take serious measures and whatnot, so forth. When he speaketh fear, believe him not. Don't believe these friggin' demons. Don't believe these pale skin, bald face, blue eyes, green eyes, blonde hair, with a jacket and a tie. Don't believe them. For there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. A lion tongue hated those that are afflicted by it. Because we are afflicted by their lion tongues, and they hate us. And a flattered mouth worketh ruin. This is Esau Edom here for you. Yeah? This is Esau Edom here for you, man. Alright? You can't get by that. Proverbs 17 and 15. I wonder if I'd read that. Let me see something. Proverbs 17:15. Yeah? Proverbs 17:15. It reads, he that justified the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination unto the Lord. Yeah? Because they justify the wicked and condemn us, the just. Yeah? This is Esau Edom for you, man. This is Esau Edom for you. Alright? Proverbs 22 and 16. I wonder if I had read that already. I don't think so. Proverbs 22 and 16, it reads, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich. Alright? Because they're all about enriching each other. Yeah? He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, child labor. Yeah? Where you're seeing taking place all over the world, but mainly with Israel. Alright? Because those Congolese, they are Israelites. Alright? He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth the rich shall surely come to want. Which is what? You all are going to be brought low. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is going to bring you down. Yeah? Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is going to bring you Edomites down. I have a last scripture before I go to the last video. 2 Maccabees chapter 7 and verse 16. Alright? This is 2 Maccabees chapter 7 verse 16. Then look ye unto the king. This is concerning the woman, the righteous woman, and her 7 sons who was put to death for not eating pork. Alright? So let's go. Then look ye unto the king and said, thou hast power over men. Yeah? Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh. Yeah? Don't get twisted. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is going to redeem us. In due time, Esau, in due time. But abide a while and behold his great power. How he will torment thee. He will torment you and your seed and thy seed. After him also. Alright? No, I will go down to, let's jump down to, no, a matter of fact, I'll read verse 18. After him also they brought the 6, who being ready to die, said, be not deceived without cause. For we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against our power. Therefore marvelous things are done unto us. But think not that thou takest in hand to strive against Yahweh, that thou shalt escape unpunished. Alright, Esau. Going down to 31. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, you freaking Edomites, shall not escape the hands of Yahweh. For we suffer because of our sins. Yeah. And though the living Lord be angry with us a little while for our chastening and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants. But you, Esau Edom, O godless man, and for all other most wicked, be not lifted up without cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy hand against the servants of Yahweh. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of the Almighty Yahweh power and his son Yahweh Shai, who seeth all things. You all have a judgment to get. So continue. But hey, YouTube, could this be medical misinformation? Kal halayam la alahaya nawa Yahweh ba'asham Yahweh Shai ba'asham rakah ha'kodash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostle and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preach and teach in the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akawats. Yeah? I have something to show you how these demons of Esau Edom within YouTube, yeah, how they move. Alright? But we wouldn't get that sort of redemption because nobody would never stand up for us. But watch YouTube, watch Esau Edom within their wickedness at its best. Shalom. I will leave you all with this.
We begin this broadcast with some good news. Your favorite channel, We On, is back on YouTube. And it's because of you. In less than 12 hours since we aired the story on Gravitas, YouTube has backed down after blocking We On. Dear viewers, we want to take this opportunity to say thank you for your overwhelming support. The way people came forward, the words of appreciation, the anger on muzzling free press is truly unprecedented. There was a tsunami of tweets and a barrage of messages on Facebook and other platforms. People from all across the globe raised their voices against the arbitrary censorship of news by a Silicon Valley tech giant. This collective push forced YouTube to relent, to wake up and even smell the coffee. You can now watch your favorite stories on YouTube. It's a huge victory for our brand of unbiased journalism. We want to thank you once again for your trust and even support. Our executive editor, Parki Sharma, tells you what really happened.
A lot of you watch our channel on YouTube. We see your live comments, your suggestions, your compliments, all of it. In fact, we broadcast live on YouTube 24/7. It's one of the many platforms we're available on. The idea is simple. Our reportage should reach each one of you, every corner of the world. It should be easily accessible. It should inform your opinion, and every day we try our best to do that. But it seems YouTube does not approve. Earlier this week, they blocked our channel on the 22nd of March. They banned We On from YouTube for 7 days. No new uploads, no videos, a total block. And a lot of you have noticed this. A lot of you have been writing to us, asking why isn't We On posting videos anymore? When will we start publishing content on YouTube? First of all, thank you all for your concern and trust. You deserve to know what is going on, and I must tell you why YouTube has blocked us. They had a problem with one of our videos. This one, from the 10th of March. What does it show? 2 live speeches, one by Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmitry Kuleba, the second by Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Days went by, nothing happened. Then on the 22nd of this month, we got a message from YouTube. They removed our video. They said it violated YouTube's community guidelines. Now, this happens all the time. Algorithms consistently get things wrong. And when they do, our team reaches out to YouTube. Within hours, things are sorted, usually. But not this time. The next day, on the 23rd of March, YouTube rejected We On's appeal. So naturally, we wrote to them. We demanded an explanation. Let me tell you what they said in their reply. And I've got a mail here with me. This is what they said. Our community guidelines prohibit content denying, minimizing, or trivializing well-documented violent events, including the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Under this policy, we have removed content, for example, denying that Russia invaded Ukraine or alleging that Ukrainian victims are crisis actors. This was YouTube's reply. So just to be sure, we went back to check our video. Check the video that we broadcast. We found this part in Sergei Lavrov's speech. Now, YouTube cannot double block us. So we are playing that video again, that soundbite again. Listen to what he said.
Что касается вашего вопроса о том, планируем ли мы нападать на другие страны мы нападать не планируем. Мы на Украину не нападали. На Украине мы просто объяснили многократно. Наступила ситуация, которая создает прямые угрозы безопасности Российской Федерации.
Now, just to be clear, those were Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's words. We did not say that. Neither did we endorse any of it. We simply broadcast the Russian Foreign Minister's statement, just like we broadcast the Ukrainian Minister's statement. Does that mean we are denying the war? And if so, then YouTube must explain these videos. All of them were published by WION in the last 1 month. Russia invades Ukraine, Putin attacks by sea, land and air. Ukraine invasion, Russia intensifies aerial attacks. Russia's Ukraine invasion, how Ukrainians are fighting back. Does this sound like denying a war to you? And this is not about proving anything to YouTube. This is about proving ourselves to you, our viewers. We do not believe in censorship. We do not believe in telling half the story. Apparently, that's what YouTube wants. Block out everything that Russia says. Promote everything the West says. We do not subscribe to that sort of journalism. We don't do it. Our objective is balance. Does that mean supporting Russia? Of course it doesn't. Anyone who watches our channel will tell you that.
Hello, I'm a Ukrainian child, and I know
our channel will tell you that. And for the record, this treatment was reserved only for us, a channel from India, not for Western channels. Let me show you a video by Reuters. The frame might look familiar. It's the same press conference by Sergei Lavrov on the 10th of March, a full 57-minute address. That video is still available on YouTube. You can check it. So is this one by France 24. Again, the same press conference. You can see the whole thing on YouTube. Then you have CNN Turkey, same press conference, more than 50 minutes, no action by YouTube. Now, I know what you're thinking. Did these channels clarify Lavrov's remarks? Did they fact-check his claims? The answer is no. He's a leader who makes a speech, and as journalists, we report it. Well, that's what they did too. But no action against CNN Turkey or France 24 or Reuters. Two things to note here. Number one, who made big tech our media watchdog? Nobody. You cannot be a platform, an editor, and a censor all at the same time. That's called rigging the game. And that's what Silicon Valley tech giants are doing. Do you know which are the biggest media companies in the world today? Technology companies. Big tech controls global media. News, cinema, music, they dominate everything. And this is the result. Some random algorithm decides whether years of journalistic experience is relevant or not. Some robot decides what is news and what is not. And this is not a slippery slope. This is a cliff edge. Journalists around the world must seize back initiative. We are the editors. YouTube is the platform. That distinction must be emphasized and made clear in no uncertain terms. Number two, the Western bias of big tech. They have banned all Russian state media, Sputnik, Russia Today, all of them have been blocked. Now I get there is propaganda, there is fake news. But a blanket ban is never the solution. The solution is fact-checking. And this must be done without bias and discrimination. Maybe it's asking for too much. Unfortunately, YouTube does not believe in any of that. I'll give you examples. Here's a video by America's CBS News. What does it show? A US senator calling for Vladimir Putin's assassination. It was uploaded on the 17th of March. No action so far. Call for assassination. Here's another video. This one was published by Canada's Global News. It shows Putin calling Ukrainian leaders a band of drug addicts and neo-Nazis. Again, no action. Both videos technically violate YouTube guidelines. One is encouraging violence. The other is spreading fake news. Neither channel fact-checked these claims. They published it word for word. Why no action here? And frankly, we do not even have a problem with these videos. They don't reflect the channel's position. They're simply reporting a situation. Our problem is with YouTube's selective response. A 7-day ban for us, no action for them. Who will answer for the damage?
Because they're all about double standard. That's just YouTube. But hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is going to put a serious spook in their wheel. Shalom.